Kia ora whanau, ko Ian toko inua, ko Wanamaker te iwi, no Canada aho. Welcome, New Zealand ice hockey fans. It's a real pleasure to bring you this live stream NZIHL broadcast. I'm Ian Wanamaker, joined alongside by Andrew Nielsen, coming in from the other booth, the announcing booth.
Yep.
So he is on fire tonight. Looking forward to a live stream broadcast. It's great to have you alongside us.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. I've done some broadcasting back in Canada, CIS level and that kind of stuff. It's been about 7 years.
Awesome.
So I'm pumped to be here and get to call a game of hockey. It's going to be a ton of fun.
It is. That's what it is. This game is super fun, and I hope you are in for a fun night. Last night was a big night, too. It was not a high-scoring contest, but close game nevertheless, all the way down to the last 5 minutes to get a goal.
Yeah.
And the Admirals pulled away 1-0.
It was a really impressive performance from both teams. I mean, for those that didn't know from yesterday, the Thunder's plane was frozen when they tried to, come to Auckland. So they had to wait for a plane from Christchurch to actually get to Dunedin to fly them up here. They got to the rink 30 minutes before puck drop. We're absolute champions. We played 15-minute periods. It was unreal. But both teams were able to kind of just snap in and lock in and play some really, really high-level hockey. And they only had 8-minute intermissions. So that's also a really big thing. When you're playing at this level of hockey that's this physical, you kind of need those 15 minutes to catch your breath between the periods. So well played for both teams.
Yeah, so great start there for the Thunder. I mean, a very resilient bunch. They're men from the south, very hardy. That's actually one of the places. That's the place I lived first when I came to New Zealand.
Really?
I lived in
Cool.
Dunedin. So a shout out to all you Scarfies if you're ever a Scarfie. That was me for a year, and then once I got a teaching job, I moved up to Auckland. But
Love that.
It's not about me. Tonight is about another special person. We have
Yes, sir.
Gareth McLeish. He will be celebrating 250 NZIHL games. So there'll be a special presentation for that man and his long service to this country and ice hockey, the sport. So we will definitely share more on that when we get into it. So you've mentioned CIS. I played in the CIS for Brock University.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
so
cool.
that's another little small cherry that you add to your hockey playing resume. And
Cool, yeah.
it's amazing where you find players, and CIS is another kind of untapped resource for very good quality players.
It's getting a little bit more tapped now. It's actually pretty cool the way that CIS is operating now. I don't know if it was like this in your day, but it's a lot of kids that play a couple of years of BCHL or like major junior, or playing in the WHL. They actually get, instead of getting paid, they get scholarships to university to go play for a CIS team. So you're getting usually the top of the cream of the crop. Those are the guys going to the AHL or the NHL.
Yeah.
But then the guys that just slip off on that, those are the guys coming into CIS.
Like that tier 2, yeah.
Yeah, so you got a lot of
still
21-year-old freshmen coming in, and you're getting pretty much grown men playing hockey at the college level.
So
it's great.
Anybody that's watching this, if you are in the CIS or NCAA teams and you're finishing your careers, or getting towards the end of your 4th year, your 5th year if you're an overager, have a look at New Zealand, Australia.
Totally.
Great leagues in the summer. Anyway, we'll bang on about that in a minute. For your viewing pleasure, we're going to recap last night's game with a bit of a highlight package. So have a look at that, and we'll come back to us after that shortly.
Let's go.
A public session that comes right after.
So Ellis on Ellis draw, and we are underway here at Paradise Avondale. Tries to play it up the wall towards the import Riley Smith. And it's a turnover. Here's Ellis, puts one right on, and a save by Bielik as he's tested early. And in position to make the play. So once again, we have the Ellis v. Ellis draw, and it's won by Fraser. There's a shot, gets through, but Rooney unable to pull the trigger, and now it's Enright the other way. Played to Wanford, and a glove save by Bielik, and he robs him.
But Bielik, we haven't mentioned him too much in this contest. However, Enright comes in, stops up, manages to get the puck over to, and Wanford comes and steps into it one time, gloves that down, and it's instantly dumped down back into their zone.
Rooney with a great opportunity there. Casual stick save by Moore. That's Ollie Hay. Up to Dag, now over to Chalice on the near side. Chalice with a bit of room, over to Dag, one-timer, puts it on, and a huge save by a sliding Moore. Thunder trying to hold on. Here's Smith, trying to go backdoor, it's knocked out of the air brilliantly by Stetley.
The puck and down on the ice, and we're back into it, Joel.
Third period action coming at you from Paradise Avondale here in West Auckland. And we'll see if they can build on that momentum as here comes Ellis into the zone. Ellis puts one through right on, and Bialik has to make a save. Trying to work it behind the net. And it's played up and out. As Hayward Jones is on a change, and here's a nice play for the Thunder the other way. Lewis right on, and a save by Bialik. Ellis tries to play it down low, but instead it goes right to Dag. Now numbers the other way, shorthanded. Here comes Dag for the Admirals, puts one right on, and a save by Moore.
As he gets snowed and was not happy by that, and there is a bit of fisticuffs happening in behind Moore's net.
Broken up by Ellis. There's a shot, rebound right on as Stroni was all alone.
Got a couple of chances at it, and it just wouldn't go for him.
Cistroni still alone, back door to goal! Scott Henry puts it in, and the Admirals take the lead.
There's something that just broke it open. Cistroni got the chance, but here we have it, the Rock replay. Shot from the point, off the skate of the defender from the Thunder, and Henry in the middle shoots and scores, low blocker. Admirals up 1-0. Last 3 minutes, a bunch of threes on the board.
Here's Chamberlain, loses control of the puck, and how Ellis for the Thunder the other way. Ellis in the zone, leaves it for Darling, shot right on, and a glove save made by Bialik. And now Ellis has it with just seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Wanfer, not able to do anything with it, and that will do it. The West Auckland Admirals sneak past the Phoenix Thunder 1-0 here in West Auckland.
Kia ora whanau, welcome back to NZIHL action on live stream YouTube. Again, Ian Wanamaker joined alongside Andrew Nielsen, hailing from Canada, both of us. So we've got a lot to talk about and catch up on with hockey, because anytime you get two Canucks yakking away, there's going to be some fireworks with hockey. And
absolutely,
tonight, we're hoping for some fireworks between the hometown West Auckland Admirals. As you see, Gareth McLeish, number 14 for the West Auckland Admirals, skating around, getting a lap in.
Yeah, there you go,
celebrating
Gary.
the guys are giving him another lap.
There you go,
250
Gary.
games, Gary. The man in the beard. Hats off to you. And look at that. Even the other team's going to be lining up at the blue line, showing their respect and kindness.
That's great.
To a man long serving in this game.
I remember last year when I first met Gary, I said to his face, he looks like Scott Niedermayer in the middle of the Anaheim Cup run. Just with a little bit of the gray hair showing in the beard, a little George Clooney out there, but he is an absolutely phenomenal player to watch. Plays a little bit like Niedermayer as well. Loves to move the puck and carry it himself.
Fair enough. He is a fan of the game, loves the game, and he's a caring guy. He loves his teammates, and he gives it all. Like, in fact, we were ex-teammates in the Ice Blacks. We roomed together for a year, and that was we stayed in Finland, Viramäki.
Cool.
Staying at the Olympic Village. So right now, you got the players lining up on the blue lines for a special announcement, and that's from one of the Admirals, Steve Hewish. He's going to be giving some words to the audience, and they're going to be honoring the longtime Admiral, Gareth McLeish.
Yeah. As Stevens just mentioned there, as honoring Gaza for his 250th game.
Yeah.
I think only the second player in the history of the NZIHL now joining Andrew Hay in that very exclusive club.
Yeah, unbelievable with Gary. He's been with the Admirals since their inception. So
that's 17 years.
17 years.
Like, that is lengthy. It's like
that
some of these guys have not even played that long.
Well,
like,
that's older than the Swarm's Marcus McDonald, is it not?
Yeah, and Leonard, what's his last name? Leonard, I don't know his last name.
Wimmer, yeah. That's crazy.
And Josh Dean, so that's
crazy.
That just goes to show you that he's been in this game for a long time. He's been very consistent in his play. He's been he like embodies what it means to serve, and
totally.
And Stephen Hewish has just given that through his communication as the players acknowledge him. Just a bit of a testament to his longevity.
Yeah.
How long he's been in the game. Like, he always keeps himself in really good shape. And there's Andrew Hay aptly giving him a plaque.
Yeah.
So from one 250 man to another.
Yeah.
And Gunther Bergel is in attendance. He is the man's name is on the trophy.
Wow.
And he was one of the originators of bringing this league together while it was in its creative stages, like being born. As Gary gets a salute from the crowd. And his wife is here with one of their children. I believe they just have one.
Yep. Okay. Well,
I think that's his mom there as well.
That's an unbelievable accomplishment. 250. That's not minor.
No, I mean we do play 16 games in the NZIHL season, but when the league started, they only started with 6 games.
Oh wow!
Because the Thunder didn't exist at that time.
Of course.
There was only the 4 teams. 5.
5 teams, yeah.
4. No, 4. Excuse me. No, Thunder weren't
and
there.
And the Mako being the 6th team, yes.
Yeah, and the cup wasn't even called the Burgle Cup. It was just the NZIHL trophy. And let me tell you, after a few wins of that, like it is deserved that there is a new trophy because it got broken and dropped and drunk out of and all sorts of things. As any cup would, you know.
Well, just like last year, the old dent on the Stanley Cup.
Oh, it's been through a lot. So, Gary, you have been through an awful lot. You've seen the growth of this game here, so we do salute you, and we thank you for your long-time service, not just for the West Auckland Admirals, but to ice hockey here in New Zealand.
Yep.
It's a minor sport, and people like you paved the way to have others look up to and see you playing at a high level and get inspired. Like, if anything, I mean, we're inspired by just looking at the guy's beard.
Absolutely. Yeah, as a fellow beard guys, that is a legendary beard as we get ready for puck drop.
And we're underway here, folks, at the Brig, Paradise Avondale in Tamaki Makaurau. Dunedin Thunder, the Phoenix Thunder, winning that opening draw and sending the puck down low. Hayward Jones. Bit of a stumble down there, Enright. Maybe he just got his skate sharpened.
Yeah, well, that's also just the good stick of Justin Daigle. That guy's stick, look at him, just getting the puck there. Always in the right place and always conveniently not getting a trip.
Yeah, he's just a very intelligent
player. Here we go.
Good streak pass here for Ellis. All by himself. Shoots. Goes to the backhand.
Tricky play there, trying to go under the blocker. I would have gone wide, but I'm a defenseman, so what do I know?
Well, if you get in a breakaway, you often don't know what to do when you get that time and space. Ellis has a lot of speed.
Yeah, he does.
He had use of it there as Ellis on the Thunder team sends it in and goes for a change.
A little Ellis on Ellis action like we were having last night.
Yeah, that's William Ellis up against Fraser Ellis.
And here's the import, Riley Smith. Great passer. Good shot on him, too. Nice quick glove from Power.
And that does look like Power. Let me just verify that. No, that's number 58. That is Toby Shuck.
Oh, Toby came up.
So it has been a late call-in. That Shuck
and here we got the breakaway here, and that's that inside move. Man, Shuck barely got that, hey.
Well, he's such a big man that he doesn't need to move laterally that much. He can get away with it with his size. And I think Ellis was trying to really move him to get him out of that position to get that shot on that short side.
Here we go. We got the roller line. They started the season off really well with, I think it was 9 points combined from the line, something like that.
On that first round,
on that
correct.
First game, yeah. So right afterwards, I was talking to Caleb Chamberlain. He told me that they're called the roller line now because they all play roller hockey together.
Yeah. So here, I mean, a lot of Canadians, if they are listening, would call it roller hockey. Down here, they say inline hockey, which is it's both the same.
Same thing, yeah.
It's unique sport. I love it. I'm involved in that too. We'll talk later on it.
Yeah.
But we've got a battle here tonight, and it's only a minute and a half into it.
Already a couple really good chances here.
And the Thunder looking to strike, and that is
good stick from Regan there.
Slightly trying to send it in, but it's blocked. The Admirals coming in.
Here's Alex. He's still looking for his first goal of the past 2 years, so I'm really, really gunning for Regan to get involved here.
So it took almost a full game yesterday to have a goal scored.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes tonight, as the Admirals will be charged up, especially for their long-serving assistant captain, Gary McLeish, looking to get on the board early, as Taylor Kennedy comes out of the D zone to come up and lay a hit all the way on the other end. Chamberlain and a bunch of bodies come together. Dixon comes out with it, battling with it in his feet. Scott Henry picks it up.
Good battle there along the boards.
Capped in by Mason Kennedy. Puts it down to Dixon and 1-4, number double sevens for the Thunder. Gives it to Allen. One of 2 Allens on the Thunder.
Ooh. Good pass.
Rolf changes.
Good. Yeah, they're both teams coming out. They're gunning right now. Lots of physical play in the boards, a lot more than we had yesterday.
Oh, it was a very physical game. Nice outlet pass as they find Tristan Darling. Wrist shot on the side. Ooh. And that's a first save for Gavin Croft, the young 18-year-old goaltender making a start here for the Admirals. Darling working it in, puts a backhand down to Ellis. It's William Ellis. Puts it up top to Charlie Lilly.
Yeah.
What a shot. And a redirect by Darling.
Nice
Did not
tip.
miss by much with that tip.
That's why I always say get pucks in deep, get pucks towards the net, and good things happen.
And that will be an icing charge against the Admirals. And you notice a little bit early that Gavin Croft, being a bit more petite in stature as a goaltender, he goes down a little early. You might see it here. He's already down, and that tip from in front off Darling looking to go upstairs. So something that the Phoenix Thunder might have identified early here in their scouting against the Admirals with having 2 goaltending changes tonight because of the suspensions.
Oh, great save there from Croft.
Yes, that's a good save. From yesterday, we'll talk about the suspensions. That's why the 2 starting goalies are not currently playing. From the very last moment, just before the handshake line, the 2 goalies got
just a couple words being exchanged there.
Yeah, pleasantries.
Nothing physical, but as they say in school, you know, not all bullying is physical.
Oh, there you go, and they got penalized for it. So big collision there as Ben Stephen introduced himself to Lewis. That's Jack Lewis.
A good hit from the youngster there.
So they got the young lines going at it here now, and that's Morgan Blair. He turns, puts a backhand off the glass. Pass in the middle intercepted by Quigley. And
I'm hoping they get Quigley a little bit unlocked tonight because I've seen some really good action from him recently.
Well, he's trying to get the puck out of the
zone.
There you
go. Good patience.
Looking for some support, but he runs into a tall man mountain in Weekly.
I noticed him in the warm-ups yesterday. That is a massive man out there.
Yeah, he's the tallest out of both teams.
Yeah.
Daigle receives a nice check there from Rolf.
That's just gonna fill the rage meter for Justin Daigle, like in the video game God of War. He just gets angrier and angrier, and then you unleash the beast, and he's got 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah, often you need a hit early in a game to sometimes get straight into it. But
wake you up a bit.
It's that wake-up call.
Some guys like smelling salts, other guys like Justin.
We just have a stick that's one of the Allens jammed into the Zamboni door, so he's without a stick. Shot, missed the net. Daigle on the redirect. Shot, Toby with a save. Bit unorthodox, but that's stick save.
You got to scramble here, an unofficial power play. Great goal! Flynn Hayward-Jones!
Shot from the point, and we have the first goal of the contest.
There we go.
Flynn Hayward-Jones with a nice wrister from the top of the blue line. Opens the scoring within 5 minutes of the game. So a total opposite of yesterday's game. We're getting that early on. Admirals up 1-0.
One thing that I will say about Flynn Hayward-Jones, I'm here at Avondale most Fridays and Wednesday afternoons, just getting some ice work in. Flynn is always here getting an extra hour or 2 in, always working on that exact shot right there.
So it shows you that dedication, hard work, time, repetition, all of that stuff does pay off, and it's practice and practicing well that puts you into good stead when you're in a test situation like this. And this is the top level we got in New Zealand, NZIHL hockey, as that's a hit from the back by Max Vesper on the taller man, Lilly.
That might be a boarding.
And it's going to be a boarding call for sure, happening right in front of us. We got a good vantage point of that one. That could be an early instant replay brought to you by The Rock, having Vesper smack himself into Charlie Lilly. But whenever you see the numbers, you can't really hit the man. You got to let up a little bit. And in that instance, he didn't. So he's going to sit in the box for 2 minutes or less, depending on the Thunder's power play.
Oh, here we go.
And Dixon intercepts that cross pass. He's 1-on-3, shoots on Toby Shuck, and Suck just stops that and puts it down for his D-man.
Oh, look at this. This is an easy way for the Admirals to waste a good 15 seconds.
And yesterday, it might be worth saying that here we are. No, it's cleared.
Good stick there from Chamberlain.
Just about to say that the Thunder didn't have a lot of sustained O-zone or offensive zone pressure, even on their power play. So the Admirals penalty kill, very aggressive, and didn't let them settle at all. And maybe they hadn't really settled up in Auckland. Hopefully they have now after a night's sleep.
Yeah.
But they were very rushed getting here and playing that game, so they did exceptionally well. But unfortunately, didn't get those 3 points.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting watching this Thunder team as they actually demonstrate it perfectly right there. They love to do this almost hybrid offense here. 3 guys pretty deep, crashing the net in an overload, as you're seeing here. They're all the guys right on the same side. keeping a lot of options open for the puck carrier.
Yeah, and as they have done that, they've just adjusted by setting Matt Enright on that far post, looking to get a pass across. And there, he finally does get it.
Watch Ellis try and just slide right into the slot just there. Just missed the pass on him. Good block from Regan. He's off.
Looking for a streaking Ellis, and the Admirals quite dangerous even on the penalty kill.
Yeah.
Looking to stretch the attacking and outnumbering Phoenix Thunder.
It's a little underrated play there from Kennedy, from Rooney as he shoots it up. But right before that, he just jumped it up on the play there and probably prevented a 2 or 3 on 1. So great play there from Rooney.
So we get a new biscuit as the referees, the linesmen go and grab a new one from the penalty box. They are on ice. I can verify that. They're on ice bin. So that puck went out of play, and we get reset. And the Thunder, they win another draw. That's Lilly. Goes in behind the net. Looks up for an option.
He's looking for that far side streak.
And gets Lewis. Lewis gains the line. Over to Darling off his skate. He stops up. But can't control it well. Gives it to Henry.
And we're about to be even strength now.
And that is the first penalty of the game over and successfully killed by the Admirals. So hardly any shots there from the Thunder.
Oh, good block.
Shot block there by Kennedy. That's Taylor. He collides with Tristan Darling.
It's the thing that, with both the Kennedy brothers, they're going to be physical and they're going to be making plays just like that all night long.
And
great stretch pass, leaves it right there.
The physical game seems to suit. Oh, wow.
Oh!
That's in.
Oh, no way.
Just an inadvertent goal there by the Admirals. A bit of an unfortunate play by Shuck. He goes to reach for it with the glove, not using the stick.
I was about to say, Shuck's looking a little
hesitant to grab that puck.
Hesitant. So as we see it on the action replay,
Henry gets it, looks like a half shot.
And
pass.
He just missed it.
He goes to glove it and misses it. And it goes right in the net. What an unfortunate play there by Toby.
But hey, the Admirals will take that.
You take any type of goal you get, but that one really couldn't have been any easier.
No. Just an unfortunate misplay for the veteran there.
So 2-0 here at the break in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, West Auckland. Already doubling the amount of goals they had from yesterday.
Yep. In under 9 minutes.
Giveaway here. Smith gets it, shoots. That looks behind him.
In.
Nope. Chuck has got it. He did look behind him to see if that crossed the line, but Riley Smith intercepted that real quickly.
As we look here on the replay.
He sees the D-to-D making a backhand pass, streaks in, takes it.
Beautiful play.
Has a good snapshot, but Shuck looking a little bit uncertain there. He did stop it, but not looking super confident, possibly still reeling after that mishap with his glove. He's going to need to take a deep breath and reset himself here, because this game is far from over. The Admirals chip that puck down low. Rooney centering foul. And there's another good chance there.
Riley Smith with like 3 good chances in the first 10 minutes here.
He almost got a deflection in, a redirect. Body's starting to come together here as Admirals are successful in clearing the zone. Broken up a little bit by Blair.
Great footwork from Blair there.
And Blair settles it on the back skate up to Enright. Enright goes cross ice to Ellis. Ellis is the top line for the Thunder. To Darling in the middle.
A little too cute there.
Steered away by Croft. And Admirals gain possession. Dangs behind the net. Up to Smith.
Smith's still on the ice. He's the cardio on that kid.
Nice dangle shot. And
Shuck with the save. All right, so Riley Smith making himself known early on here.
Great stick handling here as he goes outside, inside, bit of a whoop. How you doing? And then a shot there. Didn't get all of it. Looking to go low glove just above the pad. But a bit of a knuckler puck, and Chuck puts a glove on it.
It's still tough for the goalie to handle.
Oh, especially when they're off speed. Usually goalies. Oh, quick shot off the draw. Admirals right on top of things here.
That's that set offense play that we saw. As Justin, unfortunately, that just gets out. That's that set play that the Admirals love running off of the offensive zone face-offs there. I've had a ton of goals this year off of that exact play.
If it works, you keep doing it. Keep using it. And face-offs, valuable, important part of the game. 1-4 comes together with Dig, puts it in front. Shot here by
Oh,
the
I
Thunder
think you
player.
might be right on that scouting report there. They're shooting high.
Another shot there, that's blocked.
Oh, here's Caleb. He's got wheels on him.
And he puts him to use here, goes around, cuts in, nice power move.
Oh, he just missed that. Lots of highlights so far tonight.
Very quick end-to-end action as the Thunder, they iced the puck, and that will come all the way down into their zone. Not able to make that change as Ian Otis and Lewis will stay on the ice for the Thunder. But we have an errant stick, so the linesman will pick that up.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed yesterday in the third period, we had another errant stick. The linesman went to take it off to the score bench here, and the entire Thunder bench just screaming. They're like, hey, give me that stick. That's $400 we can't get back.
Yeah, the sticks are not cheap, that's for sure.
If it's not broken, keep using it. And here again, that's that set play. Shuck handles it well.
So the Admirals winning some faceoffs, and they're using their the offside wingers to come in and collect that puck because they're uncontested, as you see on the replay. They come in, pick that puck up on the back end, getting anher shot on
As
net.
you can see, the strong side winger is actually supposed to come in behind the center to tip that puck back to the off winger.
We also blocks the path of the streaking winger.
The defender. It's
try
a
and get
brilliant
through.
play, and it worked to perfection first weekend for the Admirals.
And Admirals clear the zone. They have one man back to beat. That's Lilly, but he gets it up off to the boards, kind of in front of the Thunder bench. Players battle for it. And I think that's Ben Steven.
Yeah.
Battling to get it. Bit scrappy with the young fellas playing here, and that goes all the way to the other side. And that's Bryce Allen sending it deep, then he goes for a change.
Oh, we got some movement here from the Admirals. The young line out.
And that's Taylor, Ben Taylor. Good wrist shot there as Shuck puts a glove on it.
I think Shuck's trying to prove to us that his glove really is working tonight. He's
Yeah,
made a couple of really good plays on with that glove side.
As you see again on this replay, Ben Taylor goes a little bit outside, gets a shot, looking to go on that far side, well wide of the net, but Shuck proves that, yep, that glove does work.
Yeah, he's got to get the reps in, you know? Don't know if he was expecting to play tonight with the suspensions, but yeah, getting warm, and he's looking good since ever since he had that one little mishap.
Yeah, well, the Thunder typically give up a lot of shots, so they're averaging 50 against per game.
Great stick there from Kennedy. I'm pretty sure that was going to the back of the net.
2-on-0 here. Shot. Goal by Darling.
Tristan Darling.
Great wrist shot there as he beats Gavin Croft. Low blocker, and we got a 2-1 game.
Yeah, here we go. We've got a game on us.
So
a
the
little
Admirals
bit more action.
You think they're out of trouble. They try to get it out of the zone. It doesn't clear. Kept in.
Oh,
behind
beautiful.
everyone is Darling, and just a drag wrist shot.
That was a beautiful screen as well out front. I mean, I don't think Gavin could have seen that even if he. Yeah, he had no choice. He just had to try and put his body in place, and sometimes
possibly
you don't get him.
challenge a little bit higher to be bigger for the
Yeah.
shot because he was deep in his net and gave up a lot of that right-hand side. And Darling, being a good shooter, picks his spot, and we have a 2-1 hockey game.
Yeah, a lot of goals compared to last night. We were saying that before the game, you know, two backups in net, we might get some action.
Shot here, Admirals again.
Great
Backhand,
patience.
Big Davis. Shucks doing the splits to make
I
that
thought
save.
Vinny Sistroni was going to pull out the Kachuk on the second move there, go between the legs.
Yeah, he's got some skills. I don't know if he's up in that level, but certainly Vesper gets it, takes a shot, doesn't get through cleanly. Vinny goes to the backhand, looks like he's got Shuck beat, gets his own rebound, but could not get it through. So
Shuck
we are
says
stuck
no.
2-1. A little bit early on that face-off as a couple of players jumped, they reset. And Admirals win the draw, another quick shot.
A little bit of a misplay there.
Zach Steven couldn't quite keep it in at the line. And he gets harassed.
There's Vinny.
Sistroni comes in.
Man,
Good
Vinny's wrist shot is a laser, hey.
He's got a good heavy shot. And that's Jackson Flight. And he has hit stick checked away and then gets taken out awkwardly by players that just fall.
Yeah, that's,
Hayward Jones.
that's also the bad corner, the Zamboni corner. Sometimes a little bit less quality ice over there.
Admirals moving the puck well, D to D, and then a chip in, so no icing. Thunder elect to chip it off the boards, set it up, and then they give chase. Ollie Hay.
Great cover there from Ollie Hay. He's playing forward this year, but he played D for the Swarm for years. So he's just kind of in his comfort zone back there as he's still back on D.
As the Thunder send it on to Gavin Croft, and no whistle initially. Looked like the ref saying to Gavin, you can play that if I don't blow my whistle, especially if there's nobody around, but I'm going to give you a warning right now. If you do it again, you might get a call. So you see the dump in, goes right to the goalie. He has it in his glove. There's no one there. He could play that puck if...
Yeah, he could have played that behind the net.
Could have played it, but that's communication between his defenders, also from the referee who was making it clear, play the puck, play the puck.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little bit of that inexperience starting to show. 1-4 with a wrist shot. That's high.
Again going high.
So they're all trying to hit that top shelf area.
Puck off the ref there.
And any shot on net is a dangerous one, as you see there.
Man.
Almost handcuffed Shuck again. Getting a blocker on it, but that puck dipped, hit the ice, and then bounced in towards him. As you see here, it's just a high riser that drops down in front of him.
Yeah. It's those little change-ups.
Tough to track if you're a goalie. And being the man is 6'7" off of skates.
Yeah.
So you add skates, he is massive.
He's a giant.
But that can be a gift and also a curse, especially covering and being that tall. Your lateral movement has to be impeccable.
Good pressure here from Ollie Hay.
But again, that's that vital area just inside the blue line where you got to keep the puck in if you're forechecking or get it out if you're on the defending side. And the Thunder do manage that. Oh, Gavin Croft goes to cover it, but it eludes him. And the Thunder, they pounce on it. Enright.
Oh, we got a penalty coming up.
Stick check. Looked like a bit of a slash. So the Admirals going to be going to the penalty box.
Blair with a bit of a misplay there. I don't think he realized that there was a penalty on the play, and he just dumped it right on net.
He might have thought it was going against him, perhaps. I don't know why. He had possession of the puck.
Oh, it.
No. I think it's against. Enright's checking the call to see who it's against.
Enright thought it was on him. Yeah, so it's actually on Chamberlain. So I guess that explains the dump in there.
That might have been a little. He was a little bit unsure as to what that was for. But Enright did have possession of the puck, and he did get that slash. So that will send Caleb Chamberlain to the penalty box. 6 minutes 31 in the first period. We got a 2-1 hockey game. West Auckland leading by 1. This being the last game of the NZIHL schedule this weekend.
Yep.
Plenty more hockey to come. But the Stampede from down in Queenstown, they beat up on the Botany Swarm yesterday by a score of 8-0.
Yeah.
After a 4-3 overtime victory they had, so they are unbeaten this year.
And through 4 games, they've got their import has 10 goals.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's welcome, isn't it?
Yeah, welcome, yeah. 10 goals in 4 games. He's averaging, well, he was averaging a hat trick. He actually had a hat trick in his previous 3 games.
Yeah, wow. And he brought that again in the first game against Botany in his game winner.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So he's on an absolute tear. Probably talk about him a little bit more. Apparently he's got a pretty famous dad.
Yeah, he does.
So if you look up that name, you may find a very famous referee.
Go on to Brendan Wanfor's hockey reference page, and you'll see. Walcom. Wanfor's playing tonight. Walcom's page, and his dad's quite a famous referee, but we'll get into that after this power play.
Yeah, because we've just taken over 1 minute 10 seconds of talking on the Dunedin Thunder, Phoenix Thunder power play, and they're not getting any shots through. The PK is stopping everything here at the moment. Hayward Jones bringing the other way, 2-on-1. He likes to shoot. Pad saved by Shuck.
So ironically enough, that's 1 shot for the Admirals on the penalty kill, and are we going to get a shot here for the Thunder? No.
Just missed the net. Good attempt there.
Yeah.
That's Jack Lewis.
Jackson Fly with a good stick there to try and keep the puck in.
The Admirals sent it back down again. The Thunder in their own zone having to come all the way back up, and that's a missed pass.
Oh, and that's not going to get called down.
I thought that would have been an icing. No, it is not. And the Admirals send it all the way back down with another SOG onto Shuck.
Yep.
200-foot shot.
Justin tried a couple of those on the empty netter last night. I think he would have preferred that shot he just had there. Right on that.
A little bit less of a pressure situation at that time in the game.
Very true.
This is first period, and it's 2-1 and 4 minutes left. And Lilly just kind of takes himself into the boards uncontested. That you don't see often.
Maybe freshly sharpened skates, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or just tripping on your own feet. Like that's unfortunate for him.
It can happen. It's the fastest game on earth, this one.
Another fast break, 2-on-2, and that's broken up by the Thunder.
Oh, you got to get that out of the blue line.
The Thunder maybe looking more like how they are showing that 50 shots against per game here. They are not holding onto the puck as well as they could. And
to
not
be fair,
getting it out clean.
Their first 2 games were against an absolutely stacked team down in Queenstown.
Nevertheless, in 6 games, still giving up 50. As Rooney gets sent down by Weekly.
Yeah, that's
smaller of the 2 players there. That is a trip, but nothing called on that
I
one.
think they're leaving that as an inadvertent stick. You know, sometimes refs do that when there's a little bit of a bang-bang play going on, and then someone takes what would be normally a penalty. They're just going to call it with the flow. Nothing's been called, so we're going to keep that the status quo.
It's definitely a lot of physical play here as Regan hits his man. And
man, the ref almost took a hit there.
yeah, lots of players coming together, taking hits, and that's an icing on the Admirals.
That's our first whistle since the penalty. So.
Yeah, that's a long stretch of play without any whistles. So it just goes to show you, fans, that we have such a great game to watch. And it is often, there's times that there is no whistle, but in that 5-minute stretch, there was lots of hits, a lot of good shot attempts, some great hockey to watch.
Yeah, good back and forth action as well.
So Fraser Ellis, he takes on William Ellis, and he wins the Ellis battle on the face-off circle.
Fraser's been so good this year in the face-off dot. We don't have the percentages, but I would bet money on him being over 50% on the year, which is a very good mark for a centerman.
Yeah, anytime you get over that 50%, you're winning more than you lose, so that's good.
And considering that the greatest face-off man of all time in the NHL, Patrice Bergeron's a 58 career from the dot. Being over 50 is good.
That level is incredible as well. NZIHL, slightly different. However, you still take it.
Still the same sport.
You got it. Put in front here, and that's Taylor Kennedy. Wrist shot from the point. That
good
is
stick by Lewis.
Wide. Still, it was heading towards the net high.
Yeah.
As Enright has it, he dumps it in softly, and he elects to go for a change. That line does see an awful lot of ice time for the Phoenix Thunder.
And the funny thing is that's not even their official top line. Back home, they've got Paris Hyde, and man, getting to watch him play last week was a treat.
Yeah, that is true. So Paris Hyde not traveling with the team this year. He's more or less based in Dunedin. There's a few other key notable players from this Phoenix Thunder team that haven't made the trip that certainly would bolster their performance.
100%. I mean, I personally hadn't seen Paris play since other than last weekend, and the patience that man has in front of the net is, you got to applaud it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a superstar and has been for a long time. Very, very good player. Probably one of the best players I've played with from New Zealand.
Yeah.
By far. Him and Chris Eden would be somewhere at that top of that list.
Yep.
And a player goes down here. Look, he took a stick, possibly up around the face area, and he goes down.
Yeah, looked like a little bit of an inadvertent stick coming up on a stick check there.
That might be Ian Aldis, number 27. As he's reeling, he's certainly feeling that.
Getting up nice and quick, though. Good on him.
Yeah, he's covering his face, so maybe the chin or like his jaw. Seems like he's going to be all right. As the leadership come together to ask the ref, hey, what did you see? What was that? Players battling. Again, this game happens so fast. Things occur in an instant and in a flash. And the referees don't have the luxury of a monitor to replay what just happened. It's all live. It's all based on what they see at that time in that moment.
And we do not have VAR over here, so whatever the referee sees goes.
And we've got 1 minute 14, I should say, in the first period. The score is still 2-1 to the West Auckland Admirals ahead of the Phoenix Thunder. Good avoiding of a check there by Dixon as Blair came in to lay the hit on him.
Good
Again,
keep
that
there by
puck is
Flynn.
not getting out of the zone. Admirals doing well to keep it in. And that now they do clear, but it wasn't very clean. Ollie Hay goes back.
And again, Ollie Hay covering for Justin really well. Justin's an aggressive D-man. He likes to keep himself nice and high, so having Ollie there as an option to cover him is great. And then right back up there, Ollie laying the hit.
So 200-foot player is Ollie Hay as we get a stretch to Lewis. He breaks in, trying to get around Day, gets a shot on net. That stopped nicely.
Funny bounce on that one.
So if you saw that NHL game today, there was a shot that scored. I think it was Montour's goal went off.
Yeah.
Two Vegas Golden Knights skate, one off his skate, and then other one either off the shin pad or off his ankle and right in the net.
Something like that, yeah. Which is where I say, again, just throw the puck at the front of the net and good things happen.
You got to shoot it.
Oh,
Nice move by Flight in between Daig's legs, but
nice little
nothing
nutmeg.
from it. As the puck's loose somewhere at center ice, the snow is starting to mount. You notice it a lot more once 20 minutes get played instead of 15, and that's going to do it for the first period of play, ladies and gentlemen, and you've got a score of 2-1 for the West Auckland Admirals, the home team, against the visiting Dunedin Thunder.
It was a good showing there from the Admirals. 13 shots on in the first 20 minutes. They only had 29 yesterday in the whole game, so 13 in the first period. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so 13 now and 6 for the Thunder. It's a great contest so far with a lot of goals in an early, just a one period of play, and you got 3 goals. That's tripling what it was yesterday, Andrew. So if you are watching this, you're certainly in for a treat. A better game, perhaps. I don't know if you think better means lots of goals.
More goals, yeah.
The people that watched yesterday's game certainly commented to us and saying, hey, it was a real physical game. It was really tight. Dunedin, a lot of credit to them how they started and how they continued that effort all the way through. And they weren't showing any sign of rust or weakness in between the quick period turnover. So we'll see now with the way the things are after this one period of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a 2-1 game.
It's a good opportunity. They got the full 15 minutes now as well with the ice cut, so make some adjustments and see if the teams can keep this competitive because, I mean, I love a good high-scoring game, but I want it to be close.
Yeah.
I think that's the general consensus for everyone who watches the sport.
Yeah, and traditionally in the NZIHL, the games are fairly high-scoring.
Yeah.
If anyone that has watched a game before or looked at any of the stats, the games are quite high. Like the Swarm are averaging, I think it's 5 goals a game, and the Stampede are averaging 6.
6 or I think it's 7.
Might be 7 now.
It's 7 now.
They just scored
8-0.
8 yesterday, and they scored 4 in the other game. So very high scoring. So again, stay tuned. We've got lots more action coming on a very special evening. Gary McLeish celebrating his 250th game. Special ceremony at the beginning of the game with Stephen Hewish, a longtime Admiral, teammate of his, giving a tribute to him. So great to see.
It'll be exciting to see the Admirals get on the power play, see if Gary gets up there.
Maybe,
try and get him one for a special.
net.
Yeah, make it a really special night for him too.
That would be good. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in a moment to cover second period action here at the break. Kia ora whānau, welcome back to ice hockey action. Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. I am Ian Wanamaker alongside Andrew Nielsen. We are pleased to bring you this live stream broadcast through YouTube for your viewing pleasure, and we thank you for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, if you are in Aotearoa, if you're in New Zealand or in the South Pacific, or anywhere in the world, we do thank you and appreciate your viewing of this broadcast, so thank you very much. We are watching the West Auckland Admirals take on the Phoenix Thunder. Currently, the Admirals have got a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play. Andrew, what do you expect here in the second period?
Goals. Based off of how we started this game, we've got one backup for the Admirals and Toby Shuck in the other side. We got 3 times the goals as we had last night in less time. So we have. I'm expecting some goals. I'm expecting some good play up the middle. It's been a really open ice so far. Lots of end-to-end play as we get going underway here.
And the Thunder, Phoenix Thunder, win the faceoff. Blair sends it over to Wanfor. Wanfor up off the wall, but they give it to the Admirals, and they go off the wall too. Chip it in as Blair tries to hit Ellis, and he sidesteps that massive collision.
Little physicality. I expect that as well.
Ellis shot save there by Shuck off those gleaming white pads. Not going to be so white at the end of this game.
No.
And a one-time shot here, and that's deflected away by Blair.
As a defenseman, I would always have a mini panic attack when I block the puck like that off my stick. It's either going out or it's going towards the net.
Or possibly breaking your stick. Like some of these carbon fiber sticks, they don't have a lot of solidity? No, that's not the right word. Durability, I guess?
Durability,
behind them, like
they're like an iPhone. They're designed to break.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Shout out Apple.
Collision there in the middle, but a high wrister there by Lilly, and Gavin Croft gloves that down. So again, the Phoenix Thunder are shooting the puck high, as Lilly has it here in the middle. Things collide, like 2 bodies just collide inadvertently. I was going to say, is that the Ellises? But no, that's Fraser Ellis colliding with, I think it's number 25 for the Phoenix Thunder.
Jack Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mr. 250, Gareth McLeish. I did notice when they were lining up, his D partner, Alex Regan, was the last one to line up there. Just giving his D partner a little personal shout out for him. You love to see that. That's so important playing D.
Yeah, you need good trust within your D partner.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Regan is not that old himself.
No.
He's not, like, he hasn't even been alive. Oh, he's been alive for what, maybe 2 extra years from all the years that Gareth has played?
Yeah, he was
19.
He was still in diapers when Gareth was playing his first season for the in the NZIHL.
So a few years and a few games played. And a couple of he's won a championship with the West Auckland Admirals in 2017. He's also won a gold medal in the under-20 level. That's Gareth McLeish. And there's 2 silver medals.
Yeah.
At the world stage. One of them I was a part of with him.
Oh, there you go. He's still on the ice, too.
And he's still out on the ice.
Look at this. It's like, that's almost a 2-minute shift there for McLeish.
Oh, a penalty here as Hay takes down Steitley.
Oh, a little bit of a high hit retaliation there.
And that's going to be an interference call on Ollie Hay. He questions it, as a lot of players do.
Yeah.
Doesn't often get them anywhere.
Ollie a little more than others.
Well, he just probably wants to clarify things. And he is a vocal player, too. Like, he just maybe.
You love the passion he plays with.
Yeah, no doubt. And he has had some penalty trouble in the past. Like, when he first started in the league, or maybe trying to establish himself with the Swarm and that, he did take a fair few penalties.
Yeah.
But he's curbed that, and he's certainly matured as an individual and as a player.
That one there, you can almost attribute that to him, still learning how to play offense, because he played D for his whole career. Yeah, so.
And he's on a new team.
Yeah, exactly.
So that sends the Phoenix Thunder to a 2-minute power play.
I mean, with the way the Admirals have been playing on the penalty kill, it's sending the Admirals on a PK. It's almost like the intentional penalty with Gretzky, a little more ice for the boys to play with.
And the Thunder gain the line. That's one for a nice saucer pass over, and that's a one-time by Blair, and that misses. Helps off the Zamboni door.
He didn't miss that by much.
as the Admirals do clear, but 1-4 reads that play well and has to retreat into his own zone. Forced to go back again. Not a lot of movement in front of him, so he's looking for some movement, but he carries it up himself. Elects to send it in, just in behind the net of Gavin Croft. Picks it up himself, so he elects to get it after he dumped it in.
Dump and chase, boys, dump and chase.
But when he dumped it and chased it by himself, uncontested, he's doing the work of 4 other players. And not
it's actually
what you want on a power play.
A really smart play there by him. That's a way you check if they're in zone or man coverage.
The Admirals break the other way. That's Fraser Ellis taking a wrist shot, blocked by 1-4.
I think that shot was a little too hard if you're going to beat Shuck right now.
Yeah, if you missed that in the first period, there was one very weak shot that eluded Shuck. He tried to put his glove down on it because it was a slow shot, but went right in. As he got another shot here on the pads of Croft, he elects to play it, not having any pressure. Gives it to Justin Daigle, the captain, who sends it the length of the ice. And that's Weekly, who elects to go back D to D. Up to William. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Stitley. And that's
good call from the puck there from Lewis. He really wanted that up the middle.
Stitley battling all along the boards, and then the Thunder try to keep it in at the line, but that extra
was
stick
close.
handle by Jack Lewis put it over the line, and that will result in an offside call.
The Admirals are lucky because if Lewis had kept that in, he was all by himself there.
But what you haven't noticed, or maybe you have if you've been watching this, like that penalty is just evaporated. It's gone. That was a power play for the Phoenix Thunder. And not overly threatening.
Only one shot on net, and it was just a weak one. So.
And that's just, if you're going to compete, and they are competing, but if they want to push the envelope and kind of use these opportunities on the man advantage, they're going to have to start scoring.
Yeah, and from a massive overview of how to play the game, if the Admirals are getting away with these penalties, they're just going to keep playing their game and playing a little bit chippier, we'll say, because they know they can kill those penalties and they can really set the tempo here.
A very good observation, sir. Good eye for the game.
Well, thank you very much.
The Phoenix Thunder coming in has a wrist shot high again, missing
another
the net.
one high. I mean, I swear they would have
hitting the net.
If they had hit the net on all of those, they'd probably be beating the Admirals in shots.
Yeah, and they are down in that category as well. Almost half the shots. And they have 8 registered to the Admirals 14. So not a very high shooting game, really. Thus far, anyway. We shall see as Weekly gets it. Number 53. Not a number you often see in hockey.
I'm from Vancouver. That's Bo Horvat's number. I used to love it. Now I hate it.
Okay, well, I can understand that.
It's our former captain.
We're not going to get commenting too much on being a Canucks fan.
I'm sure the comments are going crazy.
These are like, what was it, 94?
94. We don't talk about that. I was only 2 years old, but apparently I was in the stands.
Okay. I remember 94 well. Messier and this call. Anyway, let the refs make the calls here tonight.
Yeah, no high elbows, guys. No high elbows.
Admirals get it out of the zone. And that's Sebastian Stevens sending it in. Regan pinches down, puts it in front. Shot.
There you go!
Quick redirect. Shuck had no idea where it was. Admirals 3-1.
And that just goes back to what I was saying with Regan and Gareth McLeish, that trust level that they have. Regan knows that he can go deep. Look how deep he is. He's below the goal line.
2 in front, open.
Yeah,
Shuck wide open,
on a
5-hole.
On a traditional dump, you're not expecting the D-man to retrieve that, the opposite D-man, no less.
No, yeah, so he read that play well, being a left-handed shot, pinched in, picked it up. There was a gift in front, no one contesting the man in the middle.
Yeah.
And Shuck leaving like the parting seas for Moses, just lets it go right through the wickets.
He looked like an 80s goaltender stand-up style on that.
Yeah, I mean, he's old school, but man, oh man, that's a big hit there.
No, and the ref's just letting him play after the Admirals take the 2-goal lead.
Jackson Flight showing some physicality. And that is one thing that the Phoenix Thunder, they do not back down physically. They are a very physical team. But they haven't earned the puck back and used it when they make these hits. Like, it's one thing to make a hit, it's the other thing to make a hit and make a play.
Well, just like Riley Smith did there, laid the body and just angled himself in to be able to grab the puck.
A bit of a break
here we go, Jack Lewis.
He's going to take that himself. And blocker saved by Croft. He read that well.
Just didn't get the head up quite fast enough to get the right shot on.
Good high, hard shot.
Another high, hard shot.
Missing the net entirely. As Blair puts it onto Riley Stick-Smith. He plays for the Admirals, not for the Thunder.
Riley Smith's stick has been everywhere tonight.
He's been reading the play exceptionally well and taking advantage of these passes between the Thunder D. And Kennedy gets another chance at sending that down, and a couple of changes made there from both teams. And Wanfor, he has to chase that, but Henry's there first. Gives it to Vesper. Vesper takes a hit by Blair. Those two getting to know each other well.
Good little trap there by Vinny Sestroni. Almost resulted in the Admirals
solid
taking the
hit
puck.
onto Wanfor, yeah.
Those are those subtle plays that we like.
Two on one for him. He shoots
it,
and shucks, there's that aside.
Vinny will always choose to shoot if that's the option for him. He loves to let that wrister fly.
And a good placement of that puck, too. He kind of went far post low, looking for a rebound. And there he elects to shoot it high.
And that's the thing with Vinny where I was saying his shots just got popped. You don't see many goaltenders not leaving a rebound on that shot. So Vinny just putting it on net with that heat is exactly what the coaching staff is looking for.
But he seemed to be a bit by himself. He was 1-on-2 there and no follow-up support from his forward unit. Not getting onto that rebound quick enough, especially as you mentioned, Shuck giving up that rebound.
Yeah. Another play there from Caleb Chamberlain. He is one step away from being able to dangle everyone right now. He's just slightly behind.
He's got such breakaway speed.
Oh,
he's
he really does, doesn't he?
Body's taking to the floor as well.
Here's
there.
Enright. Nice first move. Oh, okay.
Out of play action.
Little
Darling
delay.
late. Oh, doesn't shoot. Goes to the backhand.
Oh, he wanted to send that right into the middle to Ellis. That would have been a great play if he got it off.
Well, he did beat Croft earlier in the game with that wrister.
Yes, he did.
And that's their only goal thus far. Lilly takes a shot from the point.
Oh, good scramble here.
Croft. Slightly with a shot, and that doesn't get through. Thunder with their best chances of this period.
That was the best bit of sustained pressure that we've seen from them this period. Absolutely.
Daigle pops in, and he gets his shot blocked by Lilly on the shin pads. But Admirals keeping that pressure on the Thunder now back into the Thunder zone. They try to send it up the boards, and Enright does clear that.
Oh, if he can just look up and see his man.
But he doesn't. That's quickly taken away. And Lewis floats a wrister behind the net.
It's a great saucer pass to no one.
Again, off the Zamboni doors.
Yeah.
Saucer pass to no one. Well, I mean, hey, there's always someone around.
Oh, it's one of those things when you're growing up playing, coach is always okay with you doing those blind passes in the middle on offense. You never know who's going to be there or if it's going to hit a skate or a stick.
You must have had some different coaches to me, because my coaches would rip me to shreds if I just gave the puck away in the middle of the offensive zone. I would not get back on the ice. That's for sure.
Fair enough.
Or in your own zone. They would call that a free pizza. Pizza delivery up the middle?
Yeah, if I did that in my own zone, I would have gotten cut so quickly.
Well, your own players wouldn't let you get back on the ice.
No. You never hear the end of it.
What we don't hear the end of is the end of this period. It is just over the halfway mark, and it's 3-1. Admirals are ahead by 2 goals against the visiting Phoenix Thunder. They play in the green and darker black uniforms.
Yep.
Admirals got the navy blue with yellow. Kind of a little bit confusing if you're watching this. It's a little bit similar.
For those watching.
Place pinching in. Does he get a point tonight? Hopefully he does. Oh, it's taken away from him. Looking to get it over to Ellis, but he couldn't connect. Other way shot saved by Croft, and he holds on.
Good control there from Croft on the save. Not letting any rebounds come in while the Thunder are crashing the net.
So a good 2-on-1 play here, as you see the action replay by the Rock.
Yeah.
Electing to shoot it instead of passing when you have a man driving that far post. The shot, even if you get it low, hard, but Gavin Croft wisely holds on, no rebound given.
Yeah, they're just testing the goalie, you know. They probably haven't played against him, so just seeing what he can handle.
And they're not doing it when they're missing the net like
No.
that. They got to get the shots on the net. And there's one there.
But see,
Just
that's where I'm
doesn't get
saying if you
through.
throw it into the middle, sometimes good things happen.
So Blair with a wrist shot from the point. Again, lots of bodies in the slot shooting area, and it's not getting through clean. And that's often really difficult as a goaltender to see that shot getting through. Rooney, hard shot, blockered away by Shuck. Game really opening up a bit here.
Yeah. Oh,
And
just missed the
that
stretch
pass
pass.
is
Enright
gonna go
wanted
all
that
the
one.
way.
Enright wanted that one. It's kind of going the way we expected it, hey. It's
Yeah.
just completely opened up. We got 19 shots for the Admirals and now 11 for the Thunder. These guys are just letting the puck rip right now, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess when you've played a game that was 45 minutes in time compared to an hour, when you're missing a whole quarter of an actual game, it doesn't feel complete.
Yeah.
So maybe these guys were really trying to set the tone, and like that there with
Like that,
Darling
exactly
just
there.
making a big hit. But again, Admirals resilient, 3-on-1 here.
Oh,
If they can put it together, Henry passes it over.
Oh,
Shuck reads it
great
well.
lateral movement from Shuck there. You stoned him.
But if he doesn't get that, that's going to be in
another
the
one.
back of the net.
Yeah.
And the Admirals making almost well on that 3-on-1 chance.
This is that roller line again, the inline line.
Yeah,
They're just, they play the game hard. Another break there.
bit of a giveaway. Henry onto
Yeah.
it. Just couldn't control it in his kind of feet there with his stick.
I love the name that the team has given this line because it just embodies the way that they play. What do your rollerblades do when you start rolling them? The wheels keep turning, and that's what this line does. They're
just keep on
always
going.
they keep the wheels moving. It'd be so infuriating to play against.
That's an offside there. Yeah, that's it. Like playing against a line that just keeps rolling. This time here, Henry
Oh, and here's the save from McLeish.
passes it over. Nice one time there by
Yeah.
Systrom, but
He's a big man, though. So with him moving that well laterally, that'd be the.
all right, back to the action, and we've got the Admirals against the Phoenix Thunder. Chamberlain from the Admirals sends it in. Dixon, number 16, puts it on the back end, looking to center. Onto it there is quickly wrist shot. Saved, still loose.
Puck's loose out. Oh, ho, ho.
And
Chuck had
then
no
cleared.
idea where that was after the
He
initial
made
shot.
he made that initial save and then couldn't locate the puck. You think he would with being that tall in his vision. Another shot there, read
Oh,
well by
rebound.
Shuck.
Admirals just letting it fly. Gary's got a shot on. Oh, everyone in the building wanted that to go in.
Oh, that puck still in
Oh,
front
still
of that
on,
shot,
it's
and a
in!
goal!
Riley Smith. Riley Smith. That's another one where Shuck just didn't get down.
So the Admirals take a lead here of 3 as that shot's ricocheting around. Riley Smith on the spot in front
Yeah.
with Steitley down, backhands it in right in between the legs of Shuck again, trying to cover post to post, but leaving the 5-hole very vulnerable,
Yeah.
and it has cost him again.
It's one of those things where if he had just gone down on the past 2 goals, he probably would have had both of them.
Yeah, I think that just comes down to a little bit of goaltending knowledge and also style of play.
Style, for
Teaching
sure.
him what I think Matt Kennedy calls the RVH, or there's some other,
Yeah.
when you hold the post. Just different goaltending terms. Like, I'm not a goaltender, but it's just some ways to help you against other players when you're under pressure, especially in that situation when there was a bit of a scramble.
Well, it's both of those plays there where the puck's coming from behind him.
But the Thunder coming back on attack here and knowing that they're down by 3. They really got to try everything here. As Tyon, he breaks in, puts it into the middle. It's a outside shot that gets blocked, and then another shot doesn't go through smoothly, and Gavin Croft holds on.
Ooh, nice little face-off play there from the Thunder, taking something out of the Admirals book there. It's those quick draw plays. They're so hard to read from the goaltender.
That is true, yes. So I'm just checking the awarding of the goal there. They've given it Sailor Rooney, but we know
Okay.
that was Riley Smith's goal.
I feel like that was Riley out front, but I'm sure they'll get that updated.
And back onto it is Scott Henry. Got the roller line out there now again. He's getting stick check from Blair. Puck goes up to one of the Kennedy brothers. That shot, that's blocked.
And you see Shuck, when it's in front of him, he goes down. I feel like it's just when the puck's behind the goal line that he likes to stand up so he can see where it is. Admirals have taken advantage of that twice now.
Yeah, and that's maybe just his lack of
Style
lateral
play,
movement and his
yeah.
style. Again, it's a risky style if he doesn't keep his stick down flat. Probably needs a stick that has a big extension. Anyway, here's a break here for Enright. Shoots. Oh, and he has put that over the net, missing the net high.
Again. We really should have taking count on those.
net. Yeah.
I want to say we're close to double digits over the net.
It's very frustrating to watch too, or I imagine more frustrating for the players because when they're shooting and moving and hitting no net at all, they're giving up a scoring chance.
In the eternal words of Ray Ferraro, just hit the net. Just hit the net.
Oh, the great analyst that he is.
And goal scorer back in the day.
Oh, yep.
13, 20-goal seasons on the guy.
Well, he certainly could play the game at a high level. Slightly with a shot from the point. Nice hard wrist shot. That time, Croft could see it all the way.
Croft's glove has been looking really good, so maybe that's part of the scouting report. Stay away from the glove.
Well, they're trying to shoot high, but that time it wasn't super high. It was probably looking for a redirect or at least a tip-in.
Yeah.
But no Phoenix Thunder player in the vicinity to cause any harm. The Thunder they win the face-off, but again, it is not under a lot of control. This is one of the Stephen boys going hard in to get the puck. Kind of spills himself. Referee gets
Ollie
hit by
playing
the puck.
bouncer there, went in for the second hit immediately after.
And on the backhand, Stiley puts it up off the boards. Good pressure from the Admirals, keeping the Thunder
They can find
down.
Flight. He's wide open on the corner here.
But doesn't go up that left side, goes on the right side.
Oh, puck's loose.
It's in the middle. But again, Admirals doing well to stick lift and then send that puck out of that middle area.
They've been getting those neutral pucks, those 50-50 pucks really, really well all game long. So, a lot of coaches like to say that, maybe the ice is tilted one way, but it just seems like the Admirals are out-efforting the Thunder right now.
And that's a big thing is the effort level, and that is going to be a whistle. I think the puck may have touched that side mesh, and the referee has blown the whistle as a result of that. And sometimes we can't keep up with the play. I mean, cameramen, anyone who's doing it.
Yeah.
It's a very fast game, and we can't always catch absolutely everything.
And that puck is so small on the 200-foot ice. So sometimes you think you're following a puck, and it's a mouth guard. Seen that happen far too many times.
That vulcanized rubber, what is it, 6 ounces? Oh, that puck comes
Something
right
like
out
that.
in front. The Thunder can't capitalize, but they've still got it. Shot on net. Croft with a good pad save. But the Admirals cleared out of the zone.
There's Steven.
He's got a 2-on-1. If he sees
got
Dag, he
Jago.
does.
Dag's
Passes
gonna
it,
bury
shoots,
that.
scores!
Yeah. I knew that was going to happen the whole way down. That is Justin's absolute favorite play, those one-timers. He does not
2-on-1.
miss. Beautiful pass, though. Beautiful pass from Ben, getting it over.
Excellent saucer pass here, and Dag makes no mistake. On the bounce, and he puts it right in over the glove
Again,
of Shuck.
Not to overanalyze Toby here, but I feel like if he had gone butterfly on that, he would have covered it.
Yeah, maybe that's just trusting himself and the way he plays and knowing his body and how he's comfortable to move. But again, it's certainly something that we're becoming more aware of, and I hope that he can be as well, because we want to see him improve and get better.
We want everyone in this league to keep getting better, because it's just going to keep giving us a better and better product.
Big hit there by Enright as he spills Quigley. And he's laying the body down here. A little bit frustrated as Daigle comes in to support his teammate. And Quigley, he's away, bounces right back up. He gets ridden off into the boards by Blair. And Ellis.
There's a good little counter coming from the Thunder. Oh!
And that's offside.
Just offside there from Enright. Those are the offsides that just hurt the most when the linesman is right behind you and you're like, I can't even argue this. He saw me.
That's it. That's fair. So when they make a call and it's a good call, then you got to accept it. Move on.
That's where you just kind of look at the ice a little bit and skate off.
So the Admirals got to be thinking that they are responding very well from a game from yesterday, low scoring, 1-0. Kind of similar to what happened this weekend thus far down in Queenstown.
Absolutely.
When Queenstown went 4-3 in overtime victory.
The OT.
And then the next game, they absolutely blow the doors off the Swarm with 8 goals.
Yeah.
And the Swarm getting none. So not only scoring a lot, but conceding nothing.
Exactly. And they just played a really good game, got some really good goaltending as well. because believe it or not, the Swarm outshot him. So if you can beat a team 8-0 and get outshot, that means you played a great game.
It's a good little break in there from the left-handed player, Ottis, trying to stuff that puck on that short side, but Gavin Croft stands his ground. Probably about 3 shots just on that one play.
Yeah.
Face-off win shot and a glove save by Croft.
Big, juicy rebound out front there. While they've been going up top, I've been seeing a lot of rebounds pop out on these low shots for them, so maybe they change it up a little bit.
Just out of Taylor Rooney's reach for that pass. Slightly's forced to go back. Chips it off. Nope, he doesn't go off the boards.
He did not see Taylor Rooney there. Rooney probably could have leveled him if he wanted to.
Lots of forechecking pressure by the Admirals.
Yeah.
And that's Jack Lewis. Takes a hit from the Mason Kennedy. Oh, excuse me, Taylor. Up to Riley Smith. Goes between the legs.
He's going to try something here. Oh, one too many moves there.
Yeah,
the first move was
4.
smooth.
And Jackson Flight takes flight. He goes over the line. Sends it low.
How long you been sitting on that one? Jackson Flight takes flight.
Hayward Joe. Oh, sorry, that's
I
Ellis,
think
Fraser
he
Ellis.
thought that I was out of bounds. We got 2-on-1 now.
Elects to shoot it. Goes high.
Oh.
And Shuck is there to make a save off his shoulder.
That's one of those intellectual battles, those 2-on-1s. Oh, that's a high stick.
But that play will continue as the Thunder player touches it up.
Oh, good read
Bit of
there.
a giveaway. That's straight to the stick of Bryce Allen. He sends it in and goes off. Kind of a bit of a role player, I guess, for the Phoenix Thunder.
Yep.
He maybe more defensive and sends the puck in and goes off for a change and gets some offensive guys on. And that's what's happened as the Enright, Darling,
line
Ellis line comes on.
I mean, you need to have those guys. Those guys you can just plug into the lineup, get your goal scorers to get a little breather, but those guys don't make mistakes. Those role players, the ones that you can really trust.
As Blair shows some wheels there as he had Scott Henry right on his heels.
That's tough when you're gunning all the way down to beat the icing, and you just don't get there. You can see him huffing and puffing on the way back, him and Vinny.
Well, he's going to have to take a deep breath and compose himself. He got 57 seconds in this second period. And they'd be happy to wind out the clock a little bit here. The Phoenix Thunders, they are down by 4. I mean,
it doesn't feel like they should be. I was going to say,
they don't seem so far out of the game that it's that 4-goal deficit.
Yeah.
A little bit misleading, but man, the Thunder again, they're not a team that ever quits, and that's got to be something that they can take away as a positive so far. I mean, we only played a game and a half, really, game and 2/3.
This is the Thunder. Every weekend when I watch them play, they seem to just get better as the weekend goes on, which it's unfortunate when you're kind of down 4 like they are right now, but they are playing the best hockey they've played all weekend now here in the second period.
Yeah, is it a little bit of a case of too little too late? But
yeah,
we still got a lot of hockey. As a high stick comes up, hits.
I think the puck just hit him in the face.
Was it the puck? Because the players collided there. Chamberlain took
looked
on
like
Blair.
I think, the puck hit one of them and then a stick hit the other. He's got Blair and Chamberlain shaking up on the play.
Yeah, he is holding his face too, so hopefully he's, again, okay.
Well, I mean, there's the famous ice hockey podcast, Spittin' Chicklets. For those that don't know what that means, a chiclet is a tooth, and hockey players get hit in the face all the time. Most guys in the NHL don't have all their teeth.
Yeah, it's fair to say if they played a lot of hockey, if they're not wearing a mouth guard, which they should, but high impact, high collision sport.
Yeah, I had a friend who he blocked a shot and he was wearing a mouth guard, hit him right in the teeth, and he took his mouth guard out and 3 teeth came with it. So the mouth guards can help, but I feel like they're more for concussions at that point.
Yeah, it's a risky game, that's for sure.
It is.
But I mean,
that's why we love it.
Yeah, the more you play it, the more you can hopefully last and be able to protect yourself.
Or at least have a good dentist.
Yeah.
I was like Michael Atwell for the Botany Swarm. He had a root canal on Friday and then played.
Wow.
He flew down to Queenstown and then played that night.
So another example of resiliency.
Yeah.
Enright takes a hard slap shot and Gavin Croft gloves that down.
And that's that glove of Croft. he's not letting a lot of rebounds out on those glove side attempts here as we see it on the replay.
That's a good play to get it up off the glass, up to Enright, but he doesn't get everything on it. And Gavin just gloves that down.
Good defensive zone win here for the Admirals. Last thing you want to give up is one of those final second goals. So,
yeah, the momentum killers like that, and that's been blocked. And that does it for 2 periods of play. So after 40 minutes of hockey, the West Auckland Admirals have 5, and the Phoenix Thunder have 1. And that's where we're at.
You know, I've been really impressed with the play of Gavin Croft. He's really been playing at an elite level today. And, I mean, 19 shots on, only 1 goal allowed. That's a great save percentage. But you look at all those shots over the net. Like, to be fair, I feel like the Thunder are out shooting them.
Yeah, I mean, if they had the shots that they are taking that would hit the net, the shot attempts category is all good to call, but it's not necessarily something that's showing up for them on the scoreboard. Not hitting the net, not scoring. So even if they're getting it close, they're not redirecting the pucks in towards Croft, making it his life difficult. So as a goaltender, he's in good shape right now, and he's got a 4-goal lead. But you cannot rest at all on this Phoenix Thunder team. Like, they've done exceptionally well to this point, both sides. But the Admirals have taken advantage of some of the goaltending and good puck hustle and good puck retrieval
and great
in
puck
the ozone.
movement as well. Like the puck getting out front like they were, and that beautiful cross-ice pass from Ben Steven there. It was just great puck movement. And sometimes as a goalie you miss those. But if you're the Thunder in the locker room right now, you kind of have to be feeling pretty good. Like, they've had a lot of really good chances, and they had more of the puck possession that period.
Yeah, and they're on the unfortunate side of the scoreline right now, being a 5-1 game. So stay tuned, folks. We've got another 20 minutes of hockey to play, and we hope that you will join us for more hockey action here at the break in Tamaki Makaurau. Thank you.
Kia ora whanau, and welcome back to Paradise Avondale. I'm Ian Wanamaker alongside Andrew Nielsen, and we are commentating the live stream action here from this Avondale barn. It's kind of a small one, but a lively one, that is for sure. And the Phoenix Thunder are experiencing that tonight. They are down by 4 goals. It's 5 goals to the Admirals to their 1. So they got a lot of work to do in this third period. And they got 20 minutes, Andrew, to make something happen.
It's been even play, realistically. Just the Admirals have gotten some pretty good goaltending out of Gavin Croft, and Toby Shuck just showing a little bit of rust.
And they've made a goaltending change.
They've made a goaltending change, actually.
So
just
looks
seeing
like,
that now.
I think his name's Alex Power.
Alex
We'll
Power.
double check that. The young man,
guy.
he's only, how old is he?
20, 19, something like that.
He's born in 2003, so that'd
20.
make him 20, born on the 14th of May.
Yeah.
So
the battle of the young goalies
good for
right
him
now.
to get in some time.
As we are underway.
So Admirals, they dump it in right onto him. So he gets his first touch into the game.
They're going to test him quick. They're just going to be firing pucks at him.
And here comes Wanfor, left-handed defenseman. He streaks down that right side.
Oh, Ellis wasn't
Drops
expecting
it
that.
to Ellis, but that's quickly disrupted, and Smith has it. Passes over to Hayward Jones. Kind of gives it right back
no one
to
there.
Wanfor.
That's what we were talking about. The jerseys might be a little bit confusing, and I think that might have been the case there.
Diggs steps into a shot, and that's blocked
That was a good block.
by Darling. But
I have respect for players that just dive into those blocks there. Oh, and that is that glove I've been talking about all night.
Nifty save there by Gavin Croft, flashing the leather on the glove side, making it look routine.
He made that look just effortless. He's just like, oh, you want to go top corner? No, thank you.
Yeah, he dropped down low, but he could see the puck well, so when he sees it, man, he can get it on that glove side.
Yeah.
He does, making a nice save, but it's an O-zone face-off for the Phoenix Thunder. And not even ready for it was Flight.
No.
He got beat clean by Vesper.
Must have been blinking.
And the Admirals get it out of the zone. Vesper.
Oh, here's Regan up
gives it
high
to
again.
Regan. He's looking for his first NZIHL goal.
Yeah.
Like he's always in the play.
He had a ton of assists last year, but
Shot there.
Oh, here it is!
And he scores! There's his first
there we go, Reeks!
NZIHL goal.
There we go, Reeks!
And possibly on the ice with the 250 game man, Gary McLeish. I mean, we can't say we wished it to happen, but it just did happen.
Oh my goodness!
So
you see Vinny just
falling. Shot on net, rebounds
Regan.
there, and boom, he just steps into it.
Regan. And he's pointing off to his family there. He finally got his first. I'm so happy for the kid.
He's got to be pleased. He's been working super hard.
Yeah, I usually stay after every home game and chat with him, talk about his game, and he's been wanting this for a while. Congratulations, Alex. Well done. That'll be on the highlight reel for sure.
So they're going to get him the puck and make sure that's taped up with his first NZIHL goal.
Fantastic.
You never forget your first. That's true. But you feel a little bit for Power, who just let in his first of this game.
But yeah, I mean, and it was a great little just a rebound. He knew exactly. You knew it was going to pop out if it was going to get there, and well done to him.
So that takes the scoreline up to Admirals 6, the Phoenix Thunder 1. And we've got a penalty here. Looks like a high stick. And that's going, it's going against Scott Henry from the Admirals. He puts his hand up and accepts that call and realizes, that's not all gravy and not all groovy to take that call, especially just after scoring.
Just after scoring. And just to point out, because you guys couldn't see it, but the goal getting announced here in the building for Regan, and the entire bench giving him pats on the back there. Got to be so happy for the kid.
Yeah, it means a lot, like for individual achievements, but also because he's such a team guy, right? Like,
entirely. And the fact that he went all of last year without getting one.
Almost one there as the Phoenix Thunder. Ellis takes a shot, but that hits a body, and that goes wide of the net. And Wanfor puts it up to Ellis. Ellis back to Wanfor.
He's got a lane.
He shoots, and that doesn't get through. No tip or redirect. Darling, he has it on that left side.
Good
goes
pressure
down low.
here.
Bit of back and forth.
Very good pressure from
Ellis,
the Thunder.
this is the best control they've had so far in this game on the power play.
Trying to get some cycle movement going here. D-man's coming in. Yeah, there's Ellis.
Shot, goal! Bang, and it's in.
What a
6-2
response.
game. Ellis strikes just like Thunder and Lightning all at once.
There you go.
They put it in on the power play.
And that's what I've been looking for from this team all night. I mean, they've just been needing to get this
Use
set
the
up.
space they have.
And that's Ellis just filling that soft ice.
Because you can't put another man there. You're
No.
down a man in the penalty. So the Thunder finally switching into some game mode here and realizing, hey, we can take this time and space, use it, shoot it.
That
they've been rewarded.
That right there is an example of a true goal scorer's goal. Just finding that soft ice, becoming a ghost, and just no one knew he was there.
But he also put it not into the glove. He put it on the blocker side, which hasn't really been tested much
and
for Gavin.
He hit the net.
Yeah, well, that's it. So some of the things that we've been saying, they actually have actioned. But it's third period now, and they are creeping back up in the shot category. They got 22 registered for 2 goals, and the Admirals, their shooting percentage is real high with 27 shots and 6 goals. So that does count, but that's what the scoreline is. There's a 4-goal deficit, and the Admirals send it up the boards. Doesn't clear. Oh, no, it does. Stevens on it.
Might have numbers
two
here.
2 on 2. Has Taylor, doesn't use him. Deflected. And the Thunder coming the other way. Otis takes a shot. That's it.
Shot for a rebound there.
On the backhand. Good backhand, but doesn't hit the net. So the Thunder, quick learners in this period.
Yeah. Haven't seen them sail one yet, so keeping the shots a little bit lower and actually forcing Gavin to make the save.
And here comes Ben Taylor. Good speed on him. He stops up. Has it taken away. As 3 Thunder players converge on him. And Slightly comes in, takes a slap shot high, hard, and that was offside.
Just barely offside on that one, and he really let that one rip.
He definitely stepped into that one. So Lewis gives it over to him. Excuse me, this is the play where he just gets a shot on net with a rebound in the backhand, and he just misses everything. I mean, it's a tough game, but you got to battle through when someone's blocking you from getting a clean shot.
Yeah, this is where my coaches always used to say, you play for pride, you know? When you're down big like this, you still want to play as hard as you can.
And there's our goal. What a shot
and
there.
There you go. Hey, they hit the net on that high shot. And
Connor Rolfe, roof daddy shot. Man, oh man.
And that looks like it's his first NZIHL goal. They're taking the puck over.
And
so
do
congratulations.
not go away, folks. Yeah, congrats, Connor Rolfe, but that's half the goal total.
There we go.
So they have got a 3 up on the board for the Phoenix Thunder against the Admirals 6. So that is literally 9 goals in this game from 1 from yesterday.
Yeah.
We are in for a barn burner of a game with lots of goals getting scored.
Will be interesting to see how the Admirals respond here. Just, you know, when you're up big, you can kind of get complacent, you know what I mean?
Well, they didn't go to sleep too much, but they celebrated that goal by Regan, and then it's just been 2 goals the other way.
Yeah.
In essence, they are losing this period 2-1.
They are.
So you talk about little things, and here it is again. It's a 1-on-3, almost 1-on-4, and he just single-handedly comes in and shoots the puck high.
Great shot, though.
Great release.
Yeah. I mean, hard to see from this angle, but there might have been a little bit of a screen from his own defenders there, for Croft, I should say. So maybe a little bit more going on in that goal than we thought initially.
So the Phoenix Thunder, they win the faceoff. They're winning, and they send it down. Just an errant pass that goes too far, and Regan's ahead of.
Yeah, that's a set play that they're trying to hit there with the far side winger trying to streak up there. Just doesn't get a hit there. I mean, sometimes when you run these plays 100, 200 times a week in practice, you just do it automatically, and that's an example right there.
And that's the repetition that you need again. But it's also good quality practice. And a great play there is set off the faceoff. Henry gets a nice hard shot.
That's that exact set play the Admirals absolutely love.
That's saved really well, though.
Power led in that early one on Regan, but since then he's looked pretty solid.
A nice little flip into the neutral zone area.
Just a little too much on that. It's a great idea, though.
You have seen a lot of that in the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. The
dump and chase.
No, not the dump and chase. It's more the neutral zone flip.
Oh, and we've got the net off. Someone tell the ref.
And looks like
Enright.
Enright gets bowled into the net.
Just wanted to introduce himself to the post.
Takes a little bit to knock the nets off here because these have, well, they've got the metal magnetic bits that get inserted into the ice. It's not like the softer plastic. You get a replay of that. Nice face-off win and shot by Scott Henry. Good release.
Scott Henry had 3 goals in the first game of the season for the Admirals on that exact play.
He's got a nose for the net. He's a good goal scorer, and he can shoot the puck too. It's a really potent line for the Admirals. It's one of those lines you want to get going. So the Thunder also have been getting going, and they've got the last 2 goals here. So
yeah, and this is exactly where the Admirals want the puck, in the neutral zone.
Yeah, with 15 minutes to play, they want to keep it deep in the Thunder zone.
Deep in the zone or in the neutral zone, just anywhere but their own end.
And the Thunder send it down, and that's just out of the reach of Mason Kennedy. He goes back to retreat and get it. He sets up from behind his net. Goes up the right side, off the boards.
Good bounce. Oh.
That's intercepted by Wanfor. He sends it in. This time he elects to not go and chase it himself because he had 2 Admiral players in behind him. So he's well aware, got good ice awareness. Good hockey IQ.
Oh, and we've got players in the bench.
As Challoner.
Oh, and a goal.
Don't look away. We have another goal, and that's West Auckland. The Admirals.
I think that's one of the Kennedys.
It looks like Taylor Kennedy.
Taylor, yeah.
So after that massive collision at center ice, nice wrister, and then he's on the spot.
It was almost as though did the defense expect a whistle there?
Not too sure.
Is that Dixon on the play as well?
I think Dixon was the one who shoots the puck. Maybe it's going to be his goal.
Yeah, here's Dixon here.
He shoots it, and it does squeak all the way through. So the way the celebration went, it looked like it was one of the Kennedys, but
looks like it was Dixon.
So big hit at center ice. Both players going into the Thunder bench.
Massive hit.
Led to open ice and a goal for the Admirals, making it 7-3 here. 10 goals, Andrew, in this one game.
Yeah. In for a treat here, especially after the 1 goal yesterday. But
I kind of feel there's going to be more.
I completely agree with you. We still got 14 minutes left in this.
Shot there, saved.
And there's the glove.
As Darling sends it on, and Gavin gets another glove save. And we're on exactly 14 minutes, so that puck goes all the way around the boards, inside the Admiral zone. Darling puts a quick shot here.
Yep.
And Gavin Croft makes a nice save. Face-off win by the Admirals, but it was like one time by Enright. And it goes over the net and wide. A bit of a theme, too. They hit the puck going wide. Well, I mean, you're taking a huge stab at it on a backhand. Not high quality.
It's a bit tricky.
And really battles for the puck down low.
Yeah, this is what the Admirals want to do, just use some clock. Just goes to show the quality of the Thunder. You know, they may be up by 4 right now, but they know that it should be a little bit closer than that.
Admirals.
Sorry, the Admirals. Yeah.
I know we're watching the same game. Sometimes it just happens so fast. And Enright's in behind the D. Gets hit, and he reverse hits Justin Digg. He goes down. But the thing is, Admirals come away with the puck. That's the difference in the hitting so far between these two teams is the physical nature of the Admirals. Breakaway.
Jack Lewis.
Lewis by himself. Backhand.
And he denied. I think
he might have got a piece of it.
I think that was a blocker on that, yeah.
36 of the third period.
And 1-4, he fans on it. Puts it low. Shot on.
I think that's in the net.
May have, no,
it did
looks
not.
As though.
You can see it right there in the blue paint.
No, he's definitely got that underneath him. The Thunder player had raised his arms in celebration, thinking that that puck went in. So a fan by 1-4 puts it low, one-time shot.
Look at Ian Otis by himself at the far post. Yeah,
they
thought that went in.
Looked like it was going 5-hole, but he squeezed it, and you can see it clearly in front of Gavin. 12 minutes here, 12 and a half minutes or so.
And the Thunder, they're really putting the gas on right now.
Yeah, they got some ozone play, and 1-4 with a shot. That's swallowed up by Croft, kind of in the midsection.
Yeah.
And the Thunder changed lines. Going back to that young line with Rolf, who was their most recent goal scorer. So that puck goes up to 1-4. Takes a shot again. No traffic. And Crofts makes a routine save.
Yeah, routine save, exactly. Well, Admiral's trying to set something up here.
And the Thunder put it off the boards.
Oh.
But again, kept in by the Admirals. Regan, nice hard, high shot. Kind of rolling puck, so it got away from him a little bit.
Looked
But
like
Alex Power gloves
it
it.
might have been going wide there, but I mean, part of me was hoping that went in. Be cool for Regan to get another one, but
Yeah,
that would have been an assist for Gary.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Gareth McLeish got an assist on that last goal. I don't think he did.
No, I don't think so. Still, I think it would be poetic if he got one tonight.
I mean, he's not a huge stats guy, but I mean, in terms of the big stats of what matters is he's played 250 games.
Yeah.
Only the second man in New Zealand to do that.
And here he is on a little bit of a 2-on-2.
And speaking of which, he picks up the puck, puts it up the middle
That was a
nicely.
great outlet.
Textbook. And Sestroni gets it, but again, kind of overskates it. And McLeish tidies it up, gives it to Ollie Hay. Ollie shoots it right onto the blocker, and Sestroni one time.
Tip. Oh!
Shot tip there
Great
by
hand-eye by both Vesper and by Power in net there. Keeping that glove low, knowing that the puck's going to get deflected low right into that glove.
So that puck squirts out, and Sestroni lays into a one-timer.
Oh.
He fanned on it, actually, and
Yeah.
then luckily Vesper was skating towards the net, and he redirected it to the net, but Power read it and stopped it.
So 7-3, but in the period it's 2-2, I believe.
Short angle shot there by Hay, looking to see if Power was on his post, and he was. So we've got a total, I think, is 59 registered shots between both teams, 32 for the Admirals and 27 for the Thunder. So from initial start of this game, low shots, the shots have kept on coming.
Yeah, especially from the Thunder side. And as we said, there was probably about 10 that went high. So they've been really playing a great game. Despite the score, this might be one of the better games I've seen them play this year.
So the Kennedys, they have it. They backhand
telegraphed it.
Interrupted
No
there.
one there
Nice
in front of the
read.
net.
This is the thing. The Thunder are doing well to make reads, but they don't hold it, don't control it well enough to get any of that pressure. And Hay walks into a shot there.
I saw what he was trying to go high blocker. Didn't get all of it.
Good block there by Jackson Flight, sacrificing the body. And Chamberlain trying to get through, and he does. Gives it to Sebastian Stephen.
Oh, he might get hit there. Oh, way to
Gets
evade
through
that.
it. Uses his speed. One-time shot
Good
from
save.
the point. Good save.
double
Another
save.
follow-up.
Oh!
What another save. Reaching down with the stick.
My goodness,
Power.
that had shades of that Game 1 Stanley Cup playoff save.
We have
This little stick
Aiden
along the
Hill.
line. Aiden Hill, yeah. Stick along the line, just barely getting it, but clearly making a goal-stopping save.
Yeah, well done. Alex Power, probably
get
his best of the game.
Probably going to get another look at that here.
The rock action replay. So that shot comes from the point. A left
Second
pad
tip,
save.
yeah.
Gets a blocker on it, and they're reaching with the right hand and gets it with the blade of the stick. And then the Thunder player just gets filled in. I think that was Challoner.
Oh, that is what
got
we
hit.
like to call highway robbery.
So we've reached the halfway point of this third period. West Auckland Admirals have 7. The Phoenix Thunder have 3.
But it has
we
been-
could get a few more.
Yeah. I don't know if the puck crossed, but all right.
All
We'll
right.
take that whistle there.
Yeah, the linesman decided to call that, but the puck has to fully cross the line, not be on the line. So,
Yeah.
you know, I guess his momentum, he thought, might have been offside.
Yeah.
I haven't seen momentum get called offside for a while.
Yeah. Well, you never
He's
know.
normally pretty textbook. I don't want to name names, but our
No.
linesmen do the best they can.
They do. They don't miss many.
And
Oh,
good
we
step
could
up
have a
there
break here.
by
Oh.
Steitley. Tries to do a toe drag, but not the right time to do that.
No.
Ellis steals. He gets a shot on. And that was deflected outside.
See, now that was a textbook hit, take possession of the puck. They've needed
that's what they've been needing to do.
They've needed that all night.
They have the physicality. It's just a matter of using it in the
the
right way.
Admirals missed one there. Riley Smith was all alone on a 5-man change by the Thunder there. He would have walked into the net there.
So clearly the Thunder are needing to make some changes as they are fairly short-benched and they're playing a high-paced, open-end style of a game. And maybe this is where the attrition comes in, the fitness.
You could see that. I mean, we alluded to it before, but Paris Hyde not traveling with the team. That guy plays damn near 18 minutes a game.
Oh, at least.
So
he's a minute chewer.
Missing that from a top-line guy, that's a lot to replace.
Yeah, and Ben Hartford and
Ben Hartford as well.
Felipe, you know, like missing those guys, that's tough and that's hard to just absorb when you have those guys out of your lineup that are real keys.
It's a real treat for the home crowd when they get to play, though.
But the Phoenix Thunder not out of it yet. They are still battling as they do. They are very resilient men from the south. You
know, we had 3 goals in the last 3 minutes last night in the Swarm Stampede game. So, you know, you never know. You never know.
That's it. We've seen some unusual things happen in this NZIHL. And this game is far from over.
And you're seeing the Admirals are doing a lot more dumping and, you know, trying to conserve a little bit of energy.
And also chew the clock. That's
exactly.
The
chew the clock, but also just get the puck out of their own zone because I feel like they can feel the pressure the Thunder are putting on them right now.
And Ollie has it taken away by Wanfor. Wanfor gets a stick right up in the face by Vesper.
Yeah, we saw that's going to be a clear call there. Still no possession of the puck. They still have it. They still have it.
Flight keeps it in, sends it over. They pulled the goaltender, 6-on-5 right now.
Oh, I would have sent that back to your other D-man. That's going to get picked up.
And the Admirals do touch up. 8 minutes, 1 second. And there's going to be a hooking call against Max Vesper. He got the hook in, but then the stick came up and hit Wanfor in the face. He's lucky he's not going to go for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
That's only been a 2-minute penalty call. So, wow, here we go again. NZIHL action. You get a penalty in the last 10 minutes of a game. These things can have impact on an outcome of a game.
The Admirals penalty kill has looked fantastic all night, though. So we're going to have to see some sustained pressure here from the Thunder. But on that high stick there reminded me, I was watching a basketball podcast and talking about Steven Adams, where he would scratch his face in the last 2 minutes when his team needed an extra timeout to get it to bleed, you know. You hear about hockey players all the time cutting their, biting their lip and stuff like that.
WWE wrestling.
No, it does, doesn't it? But you hear about that stuff all the time about guys, biting their lip to try and make it bleed in a playoff game and whatnot.
Yeah, when it's all on the line and everything matters, it's,
Maybe not down 4 in a regular season game, but.
True. Can't question the commitment there.
Yeah.
Well, committed the Thunder are. Here we are as Otis fights off.
Oh, I would potentially call that another trip.
Stick right on the body.
I think that should have been a trip there, and the refs might have missed one.
Maybe he feels that they're already down 1. That was enough. And the referee letting them play. But again, almost in the second half of the penalty, and the Thunder have not registered a shot.
That was a good play from Ben Steven there. Just reading the play and getting right in the way. Well, he might get rewarded here.
Yeah, 2-on-2 shortly coming through, but Ben Taylor sends it in. Sebastian Steven chases, and again, forcing the Thunder to go all the way behind their net to start their attack. And now they cross center. Here's Lilly. Sends it in front. Oh, that's taken away there by Flynn Hayward-Jones.
He's got to have a little bit more on that.
And backhands it in.
Yeah, and they're going to go 1 man up on the forecheck and just try and kill some clock. But as you said, that's another. We're down to 20 seconds left on the power play, and nothing is gone. It's a beautiful penalty kill. As Daig's going to. Good shot.
Gets a good shot there.
Takes a little hit afterwards. We might be getting a bit chippy here, folks. 6 minutes left.
Yeah, and that penalty will expire, and Vesper gets put back onto the ice, and we're back to even strength. He goes right off. Nope, he comes back on. The coach said stay on. So Hayward-Jones over to Dago. He retreats back. Jones over to Dago. Admirals moving the puck up right to center ice, but that's to Steitley. He goes to Wanfor. He backpedals, goes in behind the net. 5.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Just a missed pass
Yeah,
there.
a bit of a soft miss. Yeah, just. And
and he's just
takes a nice hit.
just gonna follow him, but he's got to get back outside.
And Wright chases, puts pressure on Regan. He puts it over to Jones. Jones gives it to Ian Otis. That's, again, 2 giveaways.
They play national team together?
You wouldn't be wanting playing on the national team if you're giving the puck away like that. Now, Weekly. Regan steps up. A lot of back and forth giveaways here as the building's quite quiet.
Yeah.
And it's a 7-3 hockey game.
Quite quiet. It's quiet, and there's a little bit of tension here because the Admirals haven't really been able to get much going for the past 10 minutes, I would say.
And they took the penalty, Vespers penalty, but they killed it off. So they should be able to use that momentum here.
This is exactly what the Admirals want. We haven't had a whistle in a very long time, and that's just clock bleeding away.
Chamberlain, nice move, shot, and save. He goes right around the tall man Weekly.
Yeah, just didn't get enough on that shot there. He was trying to go 5-hole.
Admiral still pressuring. And Regan's open.
There's a big change going on for the Thunder.
Chamberlain with a shot and save. Nice read there by Power. He could see it.
And the Admirals took advantage there. The Thunder were going into a change, but
a little bit between the legs, right around him.
He was probably going high blocker, which was wide open there.
Well, to just go around, like he didn't even use a stick to poke check, or even offer to try and hit him to stop him from going anywhere. That's just a defender getting caught.
Yeah, and as they say, the bigger they are, the harder they get beat.
Okay. Yeah. So a little confusion here as the referee is clarifying something with the Phoenix Thunder bench, but he puts his hand up like a good referee does. Now the hand up means that they've got what? The change has been complete. You can't put anyone else on.
Yeah.
And they drop the puck. We're back into it. And the Phoenix Thunder, they win that draw, or at least they control it temporarily, and then send it all the way down the ice. No call for icing. And the Thunder keep it inside the Admiral zone. Shot. That takes a hard,
weird bounce.
Yeah, weird bounce off the glass and goes up and over the mesh into the crowd. Fans elect to throw it back on the ice, not keeping it for a souvenir. Saying, you take that back. I saw the dad say to the kid, throw it over. I've never seen that at a hockey game. Normally at hockey games, the kids keep the puck.
They want to keep the pucks. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm usually in the sound booth. I've got probably 5-10 kids coming to me every game. Do you have any hockey pucks?
Yeah.
And that one, clearly they didn't want it.
Maybe it's not a NZIHL branded puck. Who knows? There's been 10 of them scored, and some of them have been taken for guys' first goals tonight. And the Thunder, here they are. Shot. What a save. Rebounds there.
Oh,
bodies going everywhere. And
I think
the net is
just
off.
Yeah. Great pressure there from the Thunder. Oh, we got some extracurriculars maybe going on.
Just a little bit of argy-bargy, a little afterwards. So Wanfor takes the shot here. Blockered. Lost sight of it was Croft, and that hits the post.
Yikes.
Otis hits the post there, and then Ellis gets spilled. And a couple of guys said they just wanted to check in with their fan. Any dinner reservations? You guys got any plans after this? Or are you going straight on a plane? We heard you had some plane problems before. Kennedy takes his man. Wanfor has it at the point. Shot, and that hits the post. Comes back, and they score.
That's in. Jack Lewis.
He is there on the rebound. Lewis scores, and it's 7-4 hockey game.
Johnny on the spot there.
Wow, and that's just so quick. Wanfor gets it at the point here. Wrist shot like lightning, bang, off the post. And not taking a man there and being open. Jack Lewis gets rewarded, puts it in.
Yeah, that was, and Wanfor's had those all night. Just an open lane, hits the post, and weird bounce. It kind of looked like it went behind Croft to get over there, but
inside of the post, and it went right over to the other side of the net, and Croft was still playing that initial shot.
Cover that,
and he was just no way he could get across in time, and an easy put in. for Jack Lewis, so he's on the board.
So now it's
7-4.
3-goal game with 3 minutes left.
So goal a minute for the Thunder.
Yep.
Again, possible, likely.
It really,
not so sure.
really makes you wonder if some of those high shots had been a little bit lower and they had a little bit of better goaltending in the first 2 periods.
Yeah.
This could have been a completely different game.
Yeah, and in fact, maybe keep an eye on the goaltenders. I mean, if you're the Thunder coach, why don't you pull your goalie? You got possession. You got really, that's a high risk, high reward. And the Admirals sent it down. They're going to probably play a little passive here.
Yeah, I say if you're the Thunder, if you get an icing and you've got an offensive zone face-off, you pull the goalie.
You might think about it.
You might think about it just for, even if it's just for trying a set play or something.
Let the Admirals go back in their zone. Got Sebastian Steven coming up.
Oh, good stick.
Oh, that's Ben Stevens, sorry. He wears a half visor. And Zach Steven takes his man into the boards.
Ellis just went
Pass
like
in front
1 on
here.
5.
Backhand, off the side of the pad of Croft, making a good save.
Great effort there from William Ellis just to not give up on
Pass
the play.
in front, 1 for on the point shot. And that's gloved
good.
down by Croft. But it squirts away from him.
One of the
Thunder.
few times it's actually not been controlled on that glove side.
They have pulled the goalie. It is now a 6-on-5 situation for the Thunder. They are trying to control the puck, looking to score here while they can with a man advantage. And that's Otis. Nice move. Comes in front. Shot. Oh, it's saved.
It's in. It's in. Jack Lewis again.
Jack Lewis. He doubles up.
It is a
7-5.
2-goal game. Oh, my goodness.
With 1:35 remaining, the Thunder score again.
And look at the replay here. Otis just walks in front.
He just whiffs on it, and it goes right to Lewis, and he puts it in. Some soft coverage from the Admirals.
And the Thunder are going to call a timeout here. That's a great call.
What a call. So we discussed it. They did it. Hey, guys, I'm not sure if they're listening on the bench, but, you know, you could offer our services up if you really wanted it. But, man, oh, man, they are not out of this game, folks. 7-5, minute 36 remaining.
My goodness. And we were talking about it before, you know, the Thunder winning the period. They're dominating this period.
Yeah.
4 goals to 2.
That's
you got to give
them a big turnaround.
You got to give them
clawed
props.
right back in the shot count as well. They've almost equaled the amount of shots. So here it is again. That whiff shot goes to the side of the net, and Lewis gets it and scores. What a happy young man he is there.
Are we sure his first name is Jack? Johnny right there. Johnny on the spot twice in a row.
Yeah, in the right place. So, I mean, from Otis's kind of miscue, it was led to his fortune.
Yeah. So we have a tense 96 seconds remaining here.
Yeah, 2 goals. That's all that separate the Phoenix Thunder and the West Auckland Admirals, playing with fire right now.
And that shot total as well, for those of you who can't see it. 38 for the Admirals and 35 for the Thunder. So they've really just given it their all.
And Vesper takes a shot on net, and Power holds on, but Henry crashed in the net. Receives a little bit of the Gordie Howe special. And that's an elbow, if you don't know.
Thought that was the
that's a nice one there, but Wakely just kind of spins Henry around a little bit.
His elbow height has to be a little bit different.
Yeah, he's 6'4" or 5", big man. Wanford on his horse here, flicks it up.
Oh, and that.
Oh, he's not happy.
Yeah, you can't be happy about that. And he's probably going to get he might get some extra attention for that.
He certainly knows the moment and how that's. It's dangerous. Costing his team a penalty there by delaying the game. So that's going to be a power play. It could take it to the rest of the end of the game.
Yeah.
Putting his team down to 4 men against the 5 for the Admirals. Oh, after all that fight that they've had, all this to lead to here.
I mean, the thing is, when you're down by 4, you have to play perfect. And they had almost done that.
They played, it's just, again, we talk about it a little bit too late, but these guys, if they played this way the full game, it's a different game.
Absolutely.
So the Admirals, the best power play in the NZIHL, goes to work. Riley Smith. Down to Hay. Back to Smith. Over to Jones. Jones one-times it. Misses the net. Daig pinches down to give that puck to Hay. Hay looks over to Daigle. Daigle holds it on the side, cuts in. That's blocked away with a stick. Decides to hold on to it. Cross ice pass to Smith,
Smith just
doesn't get
whiffed
through.
on it. Yeah, and you can tell with that dump by Enright, they're just devastated right now.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining in the game, and that's still a power play. He's
Okay.
just dangling
Okay,
around
Riley.
like a jitterbug.
Okay, Riley.
Going through
Okay,
everyone
Riley.
and shoots. Oh, and a save! Wow!
Oh.
Unbelievable dangles by Riley Smith, just
Putting
going through
on
everyone.
the dancing shoes there. Jeez Louise.
Says, whoop, see you later on one. That's actually the third one. This is the
Yep.
fourth.
And
Goes
whoop.
through him, and the whole team just can't beat the goaltender.
Oh, I wish he had finished that. That would have been unbelievable. It looks like Fraser Ellis is getting a penalty here.
Maybe he's done something after the play.
Yeah.
Got a little bit exuberance with all the energy in the moment here, but 16.6 seconds. It's gonna even things up, so that's gonna be a 4-on-4. Thunder may elect to pull the goaltender to make it
and
5.
Fraser
Fraser's
Ellis,
been ejected,
he
so
got
that could
ejected.
be a 10-minute. Maybe he said something.
And that's one that you don't want to see happen, because when you're ejected in the last 2 minutes, I believe that's the next
Carry
2
over for the
games.
next game.
Yeah. So he's either not going to be able to play one or both of the next games if he has in fact been ejected.
And that's one of the traveling rounds, I think, for
It is, I believe.
the Admirals. I have to look at the schedule, but man,
That's your starting center.
This is going to be fascinating to watch because it's 16.6 seconds. The Thunder have pulled Alex Power. He's gone. That's 5 players on. Admirals are short by 1 player.
And
So it's 5-on-4, a bit of an unusual situation. So we're going to watch this face-off.
Thunder fans, do you believe in miracles?
So now it's actually 6-on-4 because the goalie being pulled.
Oh, and with just 5 seconds left, I think that's going to do it for us tonight.
And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. They pulled out all the stops here, but the West Auckland Admirals
Wow.
squeeze a victory from the Phoenix Thunder.
What a third period.
Unbelievable third period. There's a lot to be
My
proud of
goodness.
if you're that Thunder team, but man, oh man, what a contest. We had 12 goals after 1 goal yesterday. That is a final result wow, just you almost lost the words here with the amount. It looks like Fraser Ellis is going to be given a 5-minute slashing penalty and a game misconduct, which
so
is 20 minutes.
He
That's
might
carrying
not
over
be
for the
playing next
game.
weekend. He might not play next weekend. That's a tough loss.
So even
for the
though they won the
Admirals.
game, that's another loss.
Yeah.
In a 16-game season, he's lost an 1/8 of it already, just in the last 2 minutes.
That's a tough break there for the Admirals, and I'm going to be entirely honest here. They are lucky they got away with a win there.
I reckon you're right that getting away with one, but they earned a little bit of their victory.
They did.
In the way they played in the whole set of the game, and you got to hand it to the Thunder. I mean, they showed excellent heart,
They battled.
excellent grit.
Yeah.
They tried to overcome some big mountain hills that they made for themselves, really. Like they were in a bit of a hole. They came back, made it 4-2, but
Yeah.
the breaking point, I think, was when Wanford got that penalty, the delay of game. I think they knew that was just a little bit too far for them to get. They were doing so well up until that point.
And here in the building, you could almost feel with that penalty a collective sigh of relief from all the fans here.
Yeah.
Because you could really feel that pressure building from the Thunder. And you could tell on the Thunder bench, they felt like it was attainable.
Yeah, and they certainly had that belief. But, I mean, the Admirals, you gotta credit them. They scored 7 goals, and that's more than 5.
goals.
And
Absolutely.
On a very special night for Mr. Gary Gareth McLeish, 250 NZIHL games.
I mean,
He's
it
being
wouldn't have been
acknowledged
fair.
now.
It wouldn't have been fair to Gary if it had been an easy game.
Oh, no, he's a
Especially
battler.
he's a battler. He's a soldier, a warrior. He has been his entire career, and they really had to battle that out to the last second of the game.
Yeah, so, wow, what a result. Exciting NZIHL action that you just witnessed, folks.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're going to get when you watch any of these teams play down here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So, again, on behalf of Andrew Nielsen, our whole production crew, we thank you very much for tuning in. So stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Ka kite anō.
Take care.